So while I was in Oregon with my friend Chris, he's part of a gaming group, so they wanted to try a one shot, and so it was sold to me as in 3 hours we are going to do a whole one shot campaign, and so we did it was called Call to Cthulhu. It was in the 1920s.
Right.
I can see why people shy away from D&D sometimes at titles like that.
Call of the Cthulhu. Yeah,
I know. Try to spell it. Yeah, that'll be fun. And we were randomly assigned characters. So of course I was assigned I was a 21-year-old Asian female college student. I was like, oh, this is great.
Who had some weird equipment, if I remember this story right.
I was given like a little science kit because I was all about science, but for some reason I was carrying around a hockey stick as well.
I get you had hobbies, I guess.
I was into intramural squad of hockey or something. I don't know.
Usually not two hobbies that coincide very well.
Right. Yeah. So, an hour in, the story, we're supposed to go to this house. We decide to go and we decide to go to this library. We ended up chasing a tangent. We're going to go to the library and we're going to research before we just rush into this thing. And so, we go to the library and then basically makes it impossible.
He kept throwing obstacles at you.
Yeah, it makes it impossible for us to get any meaningful information.
First, you had a librarian to get through.
We were trying to find this book, and so we had to deal with this librarian. But we figure out all these things. We break up into parties, and half of the group is distracting the librarian, while me and another person we're over here rolling for stealth, and we're doing all these things.
Lock picking.
Yeah, we're lock picking. We find the right key to get into the right cabinet behind the case. It's this door where the secret books are, and every time we succeeded in something, we met another complete roadblock, and finally it got to the point where we were winning our roles. Like the librarian, comes back and catches us, and we're like, okay, well we're gonna try to intimidate her, and we roll, and we rolled like a very successful intimidation, and then the keeper was just like, yeah, but she's just not intimidated. And as a brand new player who's never done anything like this before,
you're like, what's
can't
the
do
point?
nothing right.
I was like, then what is the point of rolling for intimidation if it doesn't matter anyway? And finally, I started getting frustrated to the point where I basically stood up and said, you know what? Fine. I take my hockey stick out of my backpack and I begin to beat the librarian over the head. I mean, I became homicidal.
You lost your mind.
Yeah. In this role-playing game, suddenly I became murderous. Because I was like, she won't be intimidated. Well, how about this? Can she be beaten to death? And that's finally when the guy who was being the keeper, he finally said, oh, okay. So I need to let you guys know that the instructions told me no matter what you did, I was to give you nothing. And this was a red herring that you chose to chase down. And I was like, okay, but we burned up our entire 3 hours chasing this red herring and feeling nothing but frustration.